Hello there, and welcome to a topic that is about as dry as a fortune cookie left in the Gobi Desert, but infinitely more important, China's investment strategies. Buckle up because things are changing, and not in that new phone, who dis? Kind of way, but in a way that could reshape the global economy. You see, for a while now, China has been like the Oprah of the developing world, just handing out infrastructure projects like free cars. But lately, China's been eyeing its own economic reflection and realizing that maybe, just maybe, it needs to diversify its portfolio. This shift isn't exactly a shock. China's economic growth has slowed, and those trade wars with the US? Yeah, those haven't exactly helped. So, what's a global superpower to do? Well, if you're China, you start by reassessing where you put your yuan, that's for sure. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the dragon in the global economy, the Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. This ambitious project, launched in 2013, was China's way of saying, hey world, want a new port? A railway? A power plant? We've got you covered. But like that friend who always offers to pay for dinner and then conveniently forgets their wallet, the BRI has come with some strings attached, often leaving countries saddled with unsustainable debt. And let's not forget the environmental impact. Sure, China's investing in renewables, but it's also been caught red-handed, or should we say coal-dusted, financing coal-fired power plants like they're going out of style. So, while the BRI might look like a win-win on paper, the reality is a bit more complicated. It's like ordering a cheap knockoff handbag online. It might look good in the picture, but the quality is questionable and you're never quite sure what you're going to get. Now let's talk about something near and dear to all our hearts: smartphones. You know what makes those little pocket computers tick? Critical minerals like lithium, cobalt, and rare earth elements. And you know who controls a significant chunk of the global supply chain for those minerals? Ding ding ding! It's China. This dominance gives China a lot of leverage, which, let's be honest, isn't always a bad thing, but it also makes other countries a bit nervous. After all, nobody wants to be reliant on a single country for essential resources. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket, except the basket is made of panda-shaped bamboo, and the eggs are the global tech industry. So, the race is on for countries to diversify their supply chains and reduce their dependence on China. Think of it as a global game of musical chairs, but instead of chairs, it's lithium mines and the music is a haunting erhu melody. Now for the grand finale, let's flip the script and talk about investing China. It's a bit like trying to navigate a labyrinth designed by a committee of bureaucrats and pandas, confusing, potentially rewarding, and with a distinct possibility of running into a dead end. See, China's been trying to attract foreign investment, but at the same time it's also tightened its grip on data security and intellectual property. It's like inviting someone over for a delicious bowl of noodles, but then making them eat it with chopsticks made of surveillance cameras. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Well, investing in China is not for the faint of heart. It requires careful consideration, a healthy dose of skepticism, and a good lawyer who specializes in deciphering cryptic government regulations.